Hey guys, MJ and Izzy from Endless RVing, and today's Tuesday's tips is RV relationship tips. You're not going to want to miss it.
It was something in the air that night, and in the way you looked at me.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. If you're new to the channel, we invite you to please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for joining us. Number one, be flexible with your schedule. So Izzy and I are both very early risers. Izzy's earlier than
like
I am.
A rooster at sunrise.
So we've learned how to make this work. So if there's a day that I'm not going to go running and he is, and he will be up, maybe depends on what we're doing for that day, 4:30, 5 o'clock if necessary, and he's learned to be very quiet so I can continue sleeping. So he's learned not to slam every door and shut the RV door before he leaves, and it's definitely gotten better. So that's helped a lot. Also in terms of showering with the schedule, there's a bathhouse obviously you can go use, but we have the tankless hot water heater, so we both like to take a good shower. Who's going to shower at night? Who's going to shower in the morning? If we're both going to shower at night, who's going to go when? We've learned to add this as part of our discussion, so it just makes things move seamlessly.
It's very important if you have kids also. I will tell Jason, I'm going to shower at this time, and if you're not, because what happens is I go in the shower and then I hear, Izzy, you almost done? So now I give him fair warning, Jason, I'm going to the shower at 8:30. If you're not in the shower by then, you're going to have to wait till I'm done. So that, especially if you have multiple kids, one bathroom, that can certainly become a real stress factor.
Right. So number one, be flexible with your schedule.
Guys, number two is going to be compromising on space and storage. We can go real long and deep on this, but we're not. Basically, if you're in an RV, motorhome, travel trailer, whatever you have, your space is limited. It doesn't matter how big that motorhome or RV is or trailer. You have limited space, so you got to compromise on what you're going to bring and what you're going to actually use for stores. I tend to travel very light. I don't carry a lot of stuff with me. MJ carries more. So when we're going away on vacation, I get in the bedroom, we have 5 drawers and then kind of like a cabinet. She takes the cabinet and 3 drawers, I take 2. And I'm okay with that because I don't carry a lot. Also, you guys want to compromise about decorating. When I'm talking about decorating, whatever you're going to hang on the walls, whether it's you're going to be decorating for a holiday. We just recently went out on Thanksgiving, and MJ insisted that we have a tree and whatever. That's not my style. I could care less if trees go up, but that's what she wanted, so we compromised on a small tree, and it made her happy, and if she's happy, I'm happy. Certain things that hang on the walls, for the most part, I don't care.
I remember we were at a Virginia Beach campground and we were looking for something to hang in our bedroom. Mm-hmm. And I saw something that I really liked. Do you like this? And he was like, yeah, I'm good with that. If he had said no, then I would look for something else. We definitely do compromise about things that we're hanging, because we both have to look at it. So
as far as decoration, I'm a minimalist. So if there was like one picture on the wall, I'm okay with that. She likes to have a little more on the wall. So
I like tchotchkes.
We definitely have to compromise on that. So decorating and space, number 2. Number 3, guys, big deal for me, organization and cleanliness. So on the motorhome, we have certain things, and I know she does it too, so I'm happy. Everything's in a container. We have spaces for certain things, and everything's kept clean for the most part all the time. So that is something, and she knows this. If there is disaster and there is stuff that's not organized, I am immediately in a foul mood. Like it physically hurts me. So MJ's been good to allow me to try to organize the RV in a way that everything has its place. So that's pretty important. If somebody's a clean freak, that will definitely be the subject for fights. So
wait. If you've seen the movie American Psycho, that's Izzy, minus the psycho part.
But there's only so much I can control, right? I can only control my actions. So if you have a spouse that's either super clean or not, what you do can certainly affect their mood. So like if you come into the motorhome and you drag mud everywhere, I'm gonna get really pissed. So what people do is that when people come in, they'll take their shoes off, and that's just a compromise.
Problem solved.
Right. So number 3, organization and cleanliness. Number 3.
Number 4, continuously check for items that you can purge. This is another one for him. A lot of these clean things.
Yes.
We're constantly going through the bins and the containers in the bays and saying, do we need this? Have we used this recently? And we're just getting rid of a lot of things. It's really important, because you have limited space, to keep a hold on what you're hanging on to. So number 4, continuously check for items that you can get rid of.
Number 5, guys, don't make big purchases without consulting with each other. This could definitely be a source of a huge fight. For example, like, don't go say, I'm going to go get gas on the motorhome, I'll be right back, and then 6 hours later come with a $300,000 diesel pusher. That probably, well, maybe it will.
Actually, I'd be happy. But
Yeah, it probably wouldn't go over well. But that's not only talking about that. I mean, that's an extreme case. But listen, every purchase that we've done for the motorhome, whether it's the hot water heater or LED lights or whatever, we run it by each other. That way, there's no surprises. And we kind, because this stuff's expensive, right? And we're both kind of financially responsible for this, so that could definitely be a huge source of anger and resentment. So number 5, don't make purchases without consulting with each other.
Number 6, have your own chores, but always be willing to help the others with their job duties if necessary. So Izzy and I have a real good system down. When we get to a campground, when we're ready to leave a campground, who's doing what, all right? Most of the time, he's doing a lot of the outside stuff. I'm doing a lot of the cleaning inside, but I'll always go out if I'm finished, help him, whatever. Another big one was the driving, and luckily once we got the motorhome, I was able to help with this. I would not drive the travel trailer. It just freaked me out. But with the motorhome, we split the driving equally. We're both happy, and things really work out on the motorhome. Having a nice divvy, we're divvying up the duties, and it works well for us.
Ladies, if your husband's asking you, or vice versa, if your wife is asking you to learn how to drive the motorhome or travel trailer, please make an effort to do it, because it is a huge relief, especially on long trips, if you have somebody else that you can rely on who can safely drive that RV and get to his destination. So number 6.
Number 6, have your own chores, but be willing to help the others with theirs. Number 7, communicate with each other, right? It's so important when you're in these tight quarters to communicate. If an argument develops, to sit down. So, look, everybody argues, right? If we have an argument, one of us usually will go to the other and say, are we going to talk about this? We sit down, we talk it through. This is why I'm hurt. We're not going to get into a whole relationship counseling advice here, because we're not professionals in that manner, but this is what we do that works for us. We communicate about everything. We communicate about where we're going to travel, right? Every destination we choose together. It's something, we're pretty much open to anything, but that's really, really important. So number 7, communicate with each other.
Guys, number 8 is going to be allow your partner their own space and personal time. And this is pretty important when you're on the motorhome or RV, because it's such a small space. So quick example, we both work full-time jobs. Everybody knows that having an RV, there's a lot of maintenance involved. So a lot of the time when I do the routine maintenance is when we're away camping. I'll take, an hour or 2 and just do whatever I have to do to maintain the RV. And that's kind of my alone time. It's not only has to be done, but I actually enjoy doing it. And MJ's okay with me doing it at that time.
Right, yeah, and then at that time is when I will, if I want to sit outside and read or something like that, or take the dogs for a walk, we both respect each other's time and space, and it's really important. Again, I think it's important anytime if you're in a home as well, but even more so when you're on the RV in those tight quarters. It's really important to respect each other's time and space and enjoy some time alone, which then again makes the time together even that more valuable.
So number 8, respect each other's and give each other personal space and personal time.
Number 9, be grateful, laugh, and have fun with each other. If you've been in our live streams or watch our videos, Izzy and I, and Jason, but Izzy and I have a really, really good time together. We make each other laugh, we have a blast. And it's really important when, again, you're in these tight quarters with somebody for a long period of time. So it's really important to be grateful for the time that you have together, that you're not working and that you're just enjoying the beauty of camping and just have a good time.
Yeah, so listen, the whole point of RVing, at least for us, is to have fun, right? And at times, yes, it can get stressful. Things go wrong. There's maintenance involved. But bottom line is, the reason why you do this is to have fun, right? So if you're going out and you're RVing all the time and you're fighting all the time, you're missing the whole point. You could just stay home and fight. It's probably going to be way cheaper, right? So, like she said, be grateful for even having the opportunity to RV and enjoy it.
Number 9, be grateful, laugh, and have fun.
Number 10, and this is for anybody who has a family. Listen, guys, kids are wonderful, and kids can also be stressful, right? So even though you have a good time with them all the time, there's certainly a stress, and any parent who's a loving parent will tell you that. So make time after the kids go to sleep. You know, have some ground rules. They're going to go to sleep at whatever time, whatever works for you. At least for us, once we set in for the night, Jason goes to his couch, and you know, we go and we close our door, and that's our time, right? And Jason knows that if he wants to talk to us, he knocks on it, but he's good now. He doesn't bother us. So that's our time to communicate, to do whatever. But it's very important not to get lost in the stress and you know, going from one thing to another to another to another. Take some time and enjoy each other as the parents. Number 10?
10.
Number 10.
Number 11, two-way radios. These are, for us, a lifesaver in our relationship. Try backing up a trailer with that two-way radios and good luck, and see how many fights happen with that. This, we actually will link our essential items, and it's always one of them. Two-way radios are going to solve so many problems, save so many fights. Did you want to add something?
Yeah, guys, if you are backing up, or actually not even backing up, if you're going into a campsite by yourself, that is, I'm telling you, something bad's going to happen. I don't care if you're even pulling through. You can't see overhead, especially if it's getting dark. You can't see things around you. This is a two-man job all the time, right? If you have to pull somebody from the campground to do it, do it. But it's going to make it that much easier with the two-way radios. One person out there looking all around, 360 above and below, to make sure everything's working. So number 11?
11,
two-way radios. Guys, number 12, and our final tip is put things in perspective, okay? For us, and we're not speaking for everybody else, for us, we are very blessed. We've said this multiple times on our live streams and our videos. We have no want, right? We have a beautiful motorhome, home, family, we're healthy. So put it into perspective. If you don't get the campsite that you wanted, you get moved somewhere else, yeah, it could be a little annoying. If the electricity goes off at your campground, yeah, it's annoying. But guys, these are first world problems, right? You're in your $200,000 motorhome, or whatever, your $50,000 trailer, and if you're going to be complaining that you don't have enough water, you're a couple hours you don't have water, there's people not that far outside this country that don't have running water at all, right? So put it all into perspective
and just enjoy. Because
that's the reason why we're doing this, and things will work out. They always do. All right, so number 12, keep things in perspective. So guys, these are our 12 RV tips for relationships and couples. We hope you enjoyed it. List below what works for you guys, right? Anybody who's married out there or is committed for in a lifelong relationship, whatever that may be. Put it below. What do you guys do to help? If you like the video and you're new to the channel, we invite you to subscribe below. Also, give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave a comment and share, right? Because that really helps us out on YouTube when you share. So for myself and MJ, we thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the road.
My world turned upside down.